You know, summer, the most immaculate time of the year, is coming. The vibes are fantastic, right? Because you're just out of school, you have all this time on your hands, you can have fun, you can try new things, you can be yourself. Hot girl summer is coming whether we like it or not, and all of us want to look glam-dilly-umptious for it. Hi everyone, welcome back or to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica, and today I will be going over all of my best and favorite skincare tips and tricks. Obviously, skincare is important every single day of the year, regardless of the season. But you know, summer is coming. It's now time to make memories and snap those Instagram pictures, and obviously we want to do it with a clear and glowy face now more than ever. I picked out 16 products over 8 steps of a skincare routine, and I'll be going over the uses, purposes, and benefits of each one. Before we start though, I thought it was only fair to show what my skin looks like. That's definitely a really weird thing to say, but anyways, here's like a montage of my skin. What I want to explain is I have never really had huge skincare concerns. I've never had horrible acne or super oily skin or super dry skin. Obviously my pores get clogged every now and then, but I've been doing skincare since I was probably like 10 years old, and it's definitely very much paid off. My point is, having a skincare routine really works if you know what you're doing. And let's make this very clear, I am not a professional or an esthetician or a fancy formal dermatologist type skincare person, but I have had a lot of experience with a lot of products, and throughout trial and error I have found what really works and really doesn't. Okay, very quickly though, before we start, I want to say that these products work for me, right? And I know everyone uses this disclaimer, but just bear with me because it is a very important piece of information to know. What works for me or someone else on the internet might not work for you. I have very seasonal combination skin, right? I'm more oily in the summer, I'm more dry in the winter. I wouldn't say that I have super sensitive skin. I don't usually get redness and I don't scar that easily. My biggest problem areas would be like my nose and like the upper part of my cheeks right next to my nose. That area is usually the most oily for me and most prone to clogged pores. And I'm not prone to huge breakouts or patches of breakouts, but obviously I do get a pimple here and there. But that's pretty much unavoidable no matter how good your skincare routine is. Anyways, now that you guys know a basic summary, we can actually begin. The first step in any skincare routine would be the cleanser. You've probably seen this on the internet before, but this is the kale and green tea spinach vitamins superfood cleanser from Youth to the People. This one is a little pricey, it's definitely up there, but I really cannot stress enough how good of a product this actually is. It's vegan and uses clean ingredients, and it honestly just leaves your face feeling so much cleaner after you've washed it. And I know that kind of sounds weird because it's like, I mean, obviously after you wash your face is gonna feel cleaner, but this one does it so much better than all the other face washes I've used. Like after I use this to wash my face, I can like physically see on top of feeling like how clean my face is. And obviously everyone gets clogged pores, but this one does a really good job at making them very minimal. And it also has a really nice and fresh smell, but it's 100% natural. What's even more is that this company is sustainable and eco-friendly. I do have a second cleanser here, and this one's kind of an honorable mention, but this is the Milky Jelly Cleanser from Glossier. Very heavily fragranced. It smells like spring threw up on your face. It's very floral. But even though it is heavily fragranced, it's a very gentle face wash. It almost feels like you're rubbing conditioner all over your face. I really only use this one after I wear makeup, so I'll remove my makeup using micellar water or an oil cleanser, and I'll wash my face first with this to get rid of that makeup oily residue, and then go in with the superfood cleanser. The next step would be toner, and I think so many people overlook the importance of this step. Toner is basically this liquid that you will use with a cotton pad, and you just put it on the cotton pad and literally wipe your face. It literally like rubs out all the gunk that's left in your face. And yes, there is still gunk left in your face after you've washed it with your cleanser. The most basic toner will just remove all the extra dirt and oils from your face, but there are specialty toners out there that will do different things, like some will tighten your face, some will make you glow, some will unclog pores, some will smooth texture. My favorite toner is the 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant by Paula's Choice. This one is also a little bit on the pricier side, but it really just works the best. This next step is definitely unnecessary, but if you want that glowy hot girl summer look, then you really cannot skip out on the serums. My favorite serum to use is this one from First Aid Beauty. It's the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. And basically it's like this super nice hyaluronic acid serum. If you don't know what hyaluronic acid is, I know it sounds kind of scary because there's the word acid in it, but basically it's just this like big gulp of water for your skin. It's super hydrating and honestly makes or breaks that glow factor your skin will give out. This one is also a bit pricier, but you can substitute it with the one from The Ordinary. The difference I find though is that the one from First Aid is like an actual gel that you would pump out, versus the one from The Ordinary is more liquidy and it's obviously in the form of a dropper. I was using the one from The Ordinary and it worked fine. However, it left my skin with not only a sticky but like a slimy feel, like not like a plump type of sticky, but like a what is that type of sticky. However, it does give your face that glazed donut Hailey Bieber vibe if that's what you're looking for, but it just doesn't feel as good as this one, which is why I'm willing to splurge. The next step is also very important because it's the moisturizer. My favorite holy grail moisturizer is the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice from Glow Recipe. This is probably my 6th or 7th bottle of this stuff. I have used it almost every day for I think the past 4-ish years. This is just a super well-rounded moisturizer, at least for my skin type, which like I said is a little more oily than dry. It uses clean ingredients, it has a gel-like effect, and it smells nice, and it's all natural. A general rule of thumb for when you're picking up moisturizers: if it's more translucent, or if it's more liquidy, or if it offers like a gel-like effect or feel, it's probably intended for regular to oilier skin. However, if it's more opaque and thicker, it's probably meant for drier skin. This is an example of a thicker and heavier moisturizer for dry skin. This is the Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream Moisturizer, and I mentioned a little bit of this in my Black Friday video, but this one is definitely expensive. It works well, it's really protective, but the price point is just absolutely ridiculous. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I did buy the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. By the time this video goes out, I would have had the chance to try it already, so check the description for notes on this one. But the reason why I also use a thicker moisturizer intended for dry skin is because I want to like extra protect my skin. During the day, I use this one intended for my skin type, and during nighttime, when I go to sleep, I use a thicker one to like extra protect my face, to have an extra barrier. This one is another honorable mention that probably should be a necessity, but it's just not for me. And this is for daytime only, but it's sunscreen. Now, if you've seen any skincare video on the internet, it's probably told you that sunscreen is the most important step in your skincare routine. And especially since I live in California, it really should be the most important step in my skincare routine. However, I hate sunscreen. I have not really found like the perfect sunscreen yet because it usually leaves a greasy, oily feeling on my skin, and I don't like the smell of SPF either. I recently tried this one by Glow Recipe. It's the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen. It has an SPF of 50, which is really high. Surprisingly, it's okay. I mean, I'd still prefer to go without it, but it is one of the better sunscreens I have tried. Am I only recommending this because I kind of have to? Yes. But I mean, summer is coming, you know, and summer is obviously when the sun is its most intense. I don't know, just do with this information what you will.